Empathy? I don't know. No, and another comment that pissed me off too, that I don't even know why this is even a what this even is, and this has literally been said before, but people are just spreading a lie that was like told to them. But like, dude, um, literally this is commented that TD has literally said this. Like he's literally said this. He's commented it. He's wrote it. I'm pretty sure on Instagram or so, I don't know. But dude, this notion of that like TD like voluntarily like left the group is that's a lie. That's a lie. He was called up and was told you're kicked. Like that was what it was. Like we know this. I've said this. You guys in the chat know this shit. But like all these kids are like, oh no, dude, he like had to help his mom. Like, no, he got kicked. Like, what are we talking about? And yeah, TD's literally one of the nicest people. But you would never know this. No one's gonna say the truth. No one's gonna just outright say what happened. No one's gonna say the truth. No, and the thing about being mad at me that I didn't upload, it was bullshit, bro. Dude, it was fucking bullshit. Mad at me. I've heard a million excuses, dude. Million excuses why, trying to justify why, oh yeah, why I get kicked. Dude, let me tell you something, bro. When I joined the thing, when I went there, there was no thing of like, oh, you have to do this, this, and this. There's no contract. There was no like, I have to do anything. I did shit voluntarily, okay? And I was streaming fucking almost every night. Dudes are calling me lazy, saying I'm sitting in my room, I'm hiding in my room. I'm working all night. These motherfuckers are laying in their bed all day. Bro, I'm working. Like, I'm working. Like, these dudes, they don't even edit their videos. So what are you even doing? Like, what are you even doing? Besides just lying to people and then just, like, making people look bad. So, dude, you know how many times, and I just ignore all this. I literally just ignore all of this. All these people saying all these horrible things about me for this whole year or two, I literally ignore it all, bro. Literally. I'm it's so ironic. I get called lazy and all this shit. And all I do is sleep all day. I lay in my bed and I'm hiding in my room. All this shit, bro, right? This is all that these dudes did when I was there. It's all they did is lay in their fucking bed, sit in their room. And like what? Because, oh, I couldn't be in every video because, oh, sorry, I had to fucking stream all night. Dude, the point is, whatever excuses were thrown out, bro, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Because at the end of the day, all it was about is money. And, oh, they're doing like a deal. Like, oh, what deal are they doing? Oh, some shit with like, what was it? Some fucking SeatGeek or some bullshit. And, oh, how do we get more money? Okay, let's make the group 6 instead of like 9 or whatever it was, so we can divide up, get more money each. Cause you know, like we could justify it to the fans, like, yeah, they're doing their own thing, whatever, right? That's what it was. There's no real reason. Like, there was no like, oh my god, Los did this now. Oh my god, no, we gotta get. No. What do you think happened? You think me, Mal, and TD out of nowhere all just did something on the same day and then we're all just kicked out of it? What are you talking about? It's literally all bullshit. All of it. And then I was like, I'm not gonna talk for anyone else. I'm just talking for me. But
Los Pollos, I love you.
That's
so much.
how that, dude. I told you. Literally, I was streaming one day. Right? I'm streaming one day. I'm in the group. I fired up my stream. This is when I did intros, when you could play music and there was no DMCA. And then I'm getting a FaceTime call. It's a FaceTime group call of all of them in a group call. And I'm like, I answer. I'm like, oh, what's up? And it was just basically just them being like, yeah, like, you know, you could tell your story however you want to tell it. Like, tell them, you know, that you just want to do your own thing or something, or you want to, like, basically just trying to tell me to, like, make up lies or something. To, like, so they don't look bad that they kicked me out the group. And, you know, whatever. You know, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck? Because the thing was, we had some issues in the house, like before I moved to LA. I was still in the group when I moved to LA, into my apartment. But in the house, like, there were just random little just issues, like shit that comes up, like living with people and shit. And I didn't want to deal with it. So in that summer, I moved out in November. In that summer, like June, July, me and Raph were talking about getting an apartment. And, you know, I had to save up my money in my account, in my bank account, so that I can go to these apartments and be like, oh, I have this much money, so they would approve me and shit. So that was another thing that the tall one, like, mentioned on the stream, trying to talk shit about me. He said that, like, I was, like, late on rent or some shit. It was like, he said something about rent. Let me tell you something, bro. If I was 6 months behind on rent, then the old dude was fucking 7 months behind on rent, bro. It was the most hypocritical thing I ever heard in my life. And I had a reason to not pay. My shit was like, dude, Jesser is a fucking, like, millionaire. He was covering it. I had to save up money for a certain amount of months because I was trying to get an apartment. And I told him this. But I didn't tell the old guy about this, that I want to get an apartment. Or the tall guy. I didn't tell the tall guy. And I don't know if he got, like, offended or something, or, like, I don't know what. I don't know why. But, like, he just, like, one day just got mad. And then, yeah, so then when you saw him go on his stream after I, like, exposed him that one day, when you saw him go on his stream and be like, oh yeah, Los didn't want to be in videos, Los was lazy, he didn't pay rent, all this shit, he's just grasping at shit just to justify him kicking me out the group. Like, that's what it is. Like, you can say shit about anyone. You want to talk about rent and shit, you could say this shit about the old guy. He didn't pay this shit for months and months and months. Shit would pile up. Because every month Jesser would pay it, and then he just casually just be like, oh, you got, like, dudes, bro, if I had to pay something up, he would come to my door with, like, a card reader or some shit to pay, like, utility shit or some shit. Dude, I'm paying this shit immediately. I had to save my money. I had to. Because I didn't want to fucking stay in that house anymore. This shit was toxic, bro. So a card reader, yeah. Like when we would split utilities, I probably got scammed on that, to be honest, because now being like an adult paying utilities in a fucking big ass house and an apartment, I see like that shit's not that much, and I don't know why I was paying that much, and it was being split by like 6 7 people, so I'm like confused by that, but fuck it, whatever. Um, but anyway, I don't know. All I'm saying is that you hear like excuses or like, dude, there's literally groups. There's a group of thousands and thousands of kids and people who just my image is like tarnished. Like they've like smeared my image and like just painted a picture of me um to these people. Like what I said is the truth. Like everything I said is a true statement. And but these things and these like exaggerated things, bro, it's like, and that's not even, that's literally not even talking about like just actually being shitty people, you know, and like just, we're not gonna get into the talking shit and all that, whatever, leaked text. We're not gonna, whatever. But that's just like the surface thing. Um, you should reach out to Mopi, dude. Mopi hit me up, bro. Come on. I've talked to Mopi. What do you think, bro? We didn't talk. Are you Are you kidding me? Are you joking? So, again, I feel like I've said all these things, but maybe not all at the same exact time on stream. But all these things I'm saying, I've said this. Like, this is, nothing has changed from what I said. You know, I'm just like addressing comments that are said about me because of other people. You know,